One picture, 1 second, a lifetime of story. These historic photos will show you the past, exactly how it felt. Ready? August 14th, 1945. World War II ends, and Times Square erupts in celebration. In the chaos of joy, one spontaneous kiss was captured and became one of history's most famous photos. A moment of relief, romance, and raw emotion. July 22nd, 1975. A Bronx fire forces a mother and child to leap from a collapsing fire escape. Photographer Stanley Foreman captures the moment mid-air. The child survives. The photo shocks the world and sparks new safety laws in New York. This haunting 1937. The Hindenburg bursts into flames over New Jersey. Once a symbol of luxury air travel, it turned into a fiery disaster in seconds. 35 lives lost. A nation stunned. This image marked the end of the airship era. This iconic photo of Che Guevara, taken in 1960, became a global symbol of rebellion. A revolutionary, a doctor, a guerrilla fighter, Che's legacy sparks debate to this day. Love him or hate him, this image fueled a movement. February 23, 1945. U.S. Marines raise the flag over Iwo Jima. Captured by Joe Rosenthal, this moment became a symbol of courage, unity, and sacrifice. One photo. Endless meaning. Early 1900s. Childhood traded for factory floors. This young girl worked long hours in a textile mill. No breaks, no school, just survival. In silence and simplicity, he spun a revolution. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nonviolence, captured here with his spinning wheel. This wasn't just cloth, it was independence. Power through peace, strength through stillness. Before the sold-out shows and screaming crowds, the Beatles were just four lads having a pillow fight in a hotel room. This 1964 shot captures Beatlemania at its most playful. Legends off stage, still just boys at heart. May 25th, 1965. One punch, one legend. Muhammad Ali stands over Sonny Liston, shouting, "Get up and fight, sucker!" This wasn't just a knockout. It was the birth of an icon. May 1st, 2011. The White House Situation Room. President Obama, Hillary Clinton, and top officials watch in silence. What they're seeing? The raid that took down Osama bin Laden. June 16th, 1976. Thousands of students in Soweto, South Africa, march in protest. Their demand: the right to learn in their own language, not Afrikaans, the language of apartheid. Behind closed doors in 1982, a snapshot of pain, captured in a flash. Garth and Lisa, not celebrities, not public figures. Just one violent moment in a quiet New Jersey home. 1936. As the Great Depression gripped America, photographer Dorothea Lange passed a sign that read, "P. Pickers Camp." She drove 20 miles before something told her to turn back. 1960. Nestled in the Hollywood Hills, Case Study House Number 22 changed the way the world saw the American home. The California dream meant the chance to own a stucco home on a sliver of paradise. 1943. America was at war, and this photo of Betty Grable was everywhere. Helen of Troy, the mythic Greek demigod who sparked the Trojan War and launched 1,000 ships, had nothing on Betty Grable of St. Louis. August 1968. Prague wakes up to tanks on its streets. Photographer Josef Kudelka captured this moment. minutes after Warsaw-Pact troops rolled in. The world was watching as Czechoslovakia's hope for freedom, Dubček's Prague Spring, was crushed overnight. 1941. Europe had fallen. Poland, France, all under Nazi control. Britain stood alone. One man became its voice, its resolve, its fire. Winston Churchill. With the Commonwealth behind him, he vowed to fight on, land, sea, and air, until victory. May 4th, 1970. In just 13 seconds, National Guardsmen opened fire at Kent State University. 4 students killed, 9 wounded. A generation's innocence shattered. They were protesting the Vietnam War and the U.S. invasion of Cambodia. Summer, 1963. Birmingham, Alabama. The battle for civil rights was boiling over. This photo shocked the world. Peaceful protesters met with dogs and force. The city's white power structure would do anything to keep segregation alive. Before the White House, before Camelot, there was this moment. Summer, 1953. Photographer Hy Peskin captured John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Bouvier, young, in love, and full of promise. America didn't just meet a couple that weekend, it met its future first family. June 13th, 1948. Yankee Stadium. A legend takes one last walk. Babe Ruth, the Sultan of Swat, returned to the field he made famous. But this time, not to play. Battling cancer, he stood before the crowd one final time. A hero humbled, but never forgotten. 1948. Life magazine sent W. Eugene Smith to Colorado to capture a small-town doctor's daily grind. The result? One of the most powerful photo essays ever published. Forget battlefields. This was quiet heroism. Long hours, dirt roads, life-or-death decisions. 1977. The world looked away as refugees fled by sea. Just numbers on a map. But this photo changed that. One mother, one lifeless child, one unbearable truth. Dubbed the boat of no smiles, it shattered the distance between them and us. Paris, 1955. A circus, a gown, and a moment that changed fashion photography forever. Model Dovima, elegant and poised. Photographer Richard Avedon, bold and visionary. Together, they created this timeless image for Harper's Bazaar. Grace against raw power. 1955. A quiet moment on a streetcar in New Orleans, captured by Robert Frank. White passengers in front, black passengers in back. No signs needed. The line was understood. When The Americans was published, critics called it blurry and sloppy. 1932. While much of America looked away, James Van Der Zee picked up his camera and saw dignity, style, and pride. In an era that tried to erase black success, this Harlem couple made a statement, loud and clear. Not invisible, not forgotten. Seen. 1932. While much of America looked away, James Van Der Zee picked up his camera and saw dignity, style, and pride. In an era that tried to erase black success, this Harlem couple made a statement, loud and clear. Not invisible, not forgotten. Seen. 1952. Long before she was America's golden girl, Betty White was already breaking ground. In her sunny Los Angeles kitchen, a TV pioneer shared quiet moments with her beloved pup. Like and subscribe for more stories behind iconic photos.